What's up and welcome back everybody. This is yours truly, Liger here, and today I will be teaching you guys how to stake your Solana. And currently there is a couple of different options. Some are centralized and the others are decentralized. If you're watching this video from a couple of months from now, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot more exchanges which are going to be supporting staking, and I'm also pretty sure there's going to be a lot more wallets which are also going to be supporting that decentralized staking for Solana. And we're going to be going through two different platforms right now, which basically enable the staking, starting off with the more easier one, which is the Moonlit Wallet. That is available on Android devices, and I believe also available on Apple App Store. And I'm using a program called BlueStacks, which is basically an Android emulator, so I basically installed the Moonlit Wallet on it. And the Moonlit Wallet basically supports 4 different currencies such as Zilliqa, Sol, Ethereum, and Near. And you can actually stake all those 3 tokens inside the wallet, excluding Ethereum, on the wallet. So in case you already have Zilliqa, Sol, or Near, you can stake them all in this wallet. And you can import an existing seed phrase, whatever it's 12 words or 24 words, into the Moonlit Wallet. It does not sadly support private key support as of right now. So what I'm going to be doing here first is obviously you need to transfer some Sol into it from exchanges, which I have actually listed a couple of down below where you can buy it. And after you have some funds on your wallet, you basically need to obviously click stake now. And here you're going to be choosing create a stake account. And then we're going to be putting all the amount. You're going to be leaving some for the gas fees. So I'm going to be using 14.95. As you know, Solana has incredibly low average fees per transaction. So you don't have to worry about saving too much for individual transactions on Solana. But let's get back into the screen, and I'm going to be hitting confirm. And we're going to be now signing the transaction. This is going to become a staking account. And we're going to be adding the PIN. So when you create this wallet, you're going to be asked to do a 6-number PIN. And that is basically used on every time you're going to be, logging in or moving from a tab or something like that. And now it's basically going through the blockchain and confirming it. You can use an explorer like Solana Beach to basically verify the account. So once the actual transfer goes through, so we can basically copy the transaction ID, and here it takes us to basically, I think this will directly take us to the Explorer Solana. And here we can basically see the transaction going through. It's being confirmed, already 20 confirmations, and this is the block. And let's now get back into the Moonlit. I'm not sure actually how we're going to be doing that. We might need to open up. So basically, Moonlit uses the same system as Cardano and Polkadot. So there are epochs. And these epochs are basically when the registration period basically starts. And during this time, you basically, need to participate. And after you have chosen it, you don't need to put it again there. And now we're going to be choosing a validator, and obviously it's very important to choose which validator you're going to go with, because different ones may have different fees. Some may give you airdrops or their own issued token on the blockchain, and there's obviously people who want to decentralize things as well. And so we're going to be, let's try to refresh this here a bit, so we can already now see that the transfer has been going through. So now we can see that only 0.05 Sol remains on the actual wallet. So they have a separate staking wallet here, and we're going to be staking now to the actual validator, and all nodes we're going to be using whatever. You obviously can choose Moonlit themselves, 0 commission by the end of the March. That is a pretty good one. So I think I'm going to go with that. And now we're going to be hitting next and sign all transactions, once again going through that PIN code, and then we are basically through. Sign all transactions, and here it says where it's staking to. I recommend doing research obviously on the nodes, because it's really important to give to people who are going to be contributing and building stuff on the blockchain. There are a lot of delegators which are not going to be doing anything with the money except dumping it. So you want to really invest on something that has a long-term commitment to the blockchain itself. And now it's basically staking, and the transaction is going to be going through. And once the next epoch basically starts, and here you can see the next cycle, next epoch, how many slots until it, and then we'll be getting those staking rewards. And let's now get back into the second option, which is called Soulflare. And Soulflare basically is a web version, which I hope that they're going to be supporting some of these Solana wallets, such as I think it's called Bonafide, and then we have Solong, and then there's a third one, which name I can't remember right now. But basically, if you have a ledger, this is basically the platform to use, and also can be used with an actual. So first thing we need to do is create a wallet. So we're going to be hitting next. Yeah, user ID. So you will be doing obviously a key here, using a key store file, and I'm going to be adding some random password here. And let's just try this and click next. And then we're going to download this key store file, and this is basically what you're going to be using to basically log into your account. And I'm going to be moving it to the desktop, and then we're going to be hitting next, and then we're going to be uploading the key store file that we just had. And this is going to be the way that we're going to be logging into the actual wallet. And access, and now we're going to be uploading it again, apparently, Soulflare access. And obviously we'll be asking your password. And this is basically the Soulflare. I'm not sure, is there a way to basically transform existing wallets into key store files? I don't know the technology behind it. There might be a loophole to do that basically, but you can go into obviously moving into this address, and then you're going to be going through the staking, and then you're going to be, there's obviously all the validators here which are available, and there's 54 pages of them, so quite a lot. And this actually also shows you the fees with everyone, and also the skipped blocks and everything like that. So this is pretty good. And basically the process is pretty same. You need to delegate an account, and then you're going to be obviously moving money. And also this one supports SPL tokens, so if you're looking for something like that, Soulflare is also another option. And this, as I said, it does support the Nano Ledger login. So if you have your, on your Nano, all your Solana, then I will recommend using the Soulflare app. Now, the last two options, which are the most easiest but centralized, is obviously Binance staking. So there is always kind of like a limited time window for these things, and there's usually a quota. Currently, there are 30-day packages available with 14.49 APY. That is for the yearly rate. I don't think that is the 30-day rate, and requires a minimum of 1 SOL. And this is something you can stake into, and then there's going to be the interesting period. But obviously, as you see, it's sold out, so this is not really good for people who are looking for long-term commitments, but the percentages can be pretty high on Binance though. And then lastly, we also have FTX, which has normal Solana staking, and you don't really need to do anything, and you will be gaining basically staking returns here on FTX by depositing your Solana and some of these other tokens which are being supported here, such as Radium and Bonafide token and Serum, which are all tokens on the Solana ecosystem. So basically, these are kind of like the centralized options. If you trust the exchanges, that is, it might be the more easier way to do it. And it's 10% annualized staking rewards, which is roughly around the same. I think might be a bit lower actually than the normal staking through decentralized ways, but not your keys, not your funds. Hopefully you found this video useful, and now the staking process will be a lot easier for you. And as I said in the beginning, there's a very high chance that there might be other applications in the future, such as Exodus and Atomic Wallet supporting staking in the near future. So those might be much more easier ways to do it as well. So keep your eyes on them, or ask in the comment section below as their new systems brought up since this video has been published. Thanks for watching. If you want to support my work, here is my Solana tipping address. And obviously, if you're building any applications under the Solana blockchain, obviously I would love to feature a dApp. Maybe we can get into a business arrangement. So drop an email at lightliger@protonmail.com and maybe we can work something out. Thanks for watching. See you soon.